Our first official SUV has now come into NFS World. Is it really worth 5,900 speed boost? Let's find out. I am the transporter.
Road boy bass, mash up the place.
Aggressive looks, rugged taste, sports car-like performance, raw American power. SUVs need to become a thing in the NFS world. I mean, why should they, for God's sake? If Gran Turismo can incorporate a group of trucks into their massive 1200 car lineup, like in this new game that got GT6 coming out, then ESN will have any trouble finding the world's fastest production offers. I can have a few right off the bat right now. The Porsche Cayman S, Land Rover Range Rover Sport, I can just name a few anyway. But they can just take those trucks, put them on the street, and just give us the ability to tune the incomparable crap out of them, for God's sake. And this one here that we're seeing here is no exception. So, welcome everyone to the first ever proper SUV, the Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT8. Now let's not forget, this isn't the first official SUV in the game. But why bother relieving the memory of those awful fake Battlefield SUVs that old Quicklime ruined so terribly? I mean, let's not forget that Jeep and SRT have received rather positive reviews with this car in the real world, due to its sports car-like performance, cheap price, and amazing looks. I mean, for God's sakes, just look at it. It's American SUV-like art. It's as if they mix Olivia Wilde with Hulk Hogan and Ralph Gills together. It's a sexy SUV. It's been built with some all-American reinforced steel, but does it go like stink? Well, when you get it and you slam the throttle, you'll notice it has same beefy Hemi V8 noise like in the Challenger concept, and that's a good thing. At least they didn't use the same V8 noise found in both the SVT Raptor and the H1 Alpha. In terms of straight line performance, thanks to strong nitrous and street tune performance, this SUV will get off the line in between the strengths of the BMW M6 and the BMW M1 Coupe. With a top speed of 182 miles per hour, it's easily the fastest SUV/truck in the game. However, when you put it in terms of its A-Class competition, because this is A-Class 650, it's still only decent. Now let's talk about acceleration. Just become a Mopar strong suit as of late. I mean, the Challenger concept, the Viper SRT10 ACR, and the Roadrunner. Only just a few examples of better acceleration in terms of Mopar cars. The Jeep, however, well, I won't say however, but we'll just say the Jeep is actually a pretty good car. I mean, it has a bigger V8 than the Challenger, the concept, and the SRT8. Its acceleration stats are near the 700s right off the bat, and it has all-wheel drive. Add all that up together, and the result is terrible. Don't say it's strong. People say that it's strong now. No! No! Acceleration is weak. It's as if they put Kristen Stewart in the engine. I mean, yeah, obviously she's a gorgeous figure, but she shows absolutely no emotion at all. Yeah, I just said that. And it's the same with this. It's a good-looking car, yes, and I keep saying that, but it's a really good-looking car. But often good looks need to be teamed with speed and power, and this just doesn't have the latter. In terms of handling, out of all the sport utilities in the game, the Jeep has the best handling of the lot as well. It does feel a bit wobbly and shaky in the corners at some times, but despite it being heavy and having all four wheels moving at the same time, the Jeep has the grip and making it an ideal circuit racer. Price-wise, the car costs 5,900 speed boost, which I think is like buying a McDonald's hamburger from luxury cuisine in Paris, France. You can't really see why it's all that expensive, or even if it's worth it. I mean, yeah, I keep saying, I'm going to say it again, obviously it's a really good looking car, but this is Need for Speed World, where Nissan 370Z is slower, weaker, and more sluggish than the mere Toyota MR2 and a Nissan Z-Tune. However, the Nissan is a better looking car than the new bright Toyota Japanese rubbish blah 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 MR2. The nitrous in the Jeep is strong even at its sweet tune level. However, due to its terrible acceleration, it's not as effective as it may seem. When you do start putting uber level parts on the car, the nitrous strength does get stronger.
That's a Roger. Go ahead.
Venturing on towards Team Escape, the Grand Cherokee will hold its ground when smashing the roadblocks or coming in contact with heavy rhinos. However, it pales in comparison to the almighty strength of the Hummer H1. I'm serious, I think the Hummer is seriously freaking strong. And if you haven't experienced the strength of the Hummer, you're definitely missing out. In conclusion then, if I could compare this car, the Grand Cherokee, to another car already in the game, I'd have to compare it to the BMW M6. Why? The M6 is a fast car that, when tuned properly, is capable of reaching S-Class level. However, because it has 7 gears, it has no acceleration. But when you tune the car, you don't even notice this thanks to its strong nitrous and responsive grip. In fact, you don't hardly notice this because you're having too much fun cornering and drifting in this thing. All this can be applied in the Grand Cherokee SRT. When tuned properly, this SUV will reach S-Class. In terms of acceleration, it has none, obviously. But when you tune the car, acceleration becomes unimportant as you're clipping apexes or spamming nitrous. Oh, and in terms of performance, don't say that it's OP. Don't say that it's overpowered. Let me explain before you all get naggy and aggy and whatever. I mean, yes, it's heavy, it has strong nitrous, and when tuned, we reach speeds of over 200 miles an hour. But saying that this is impossible, it's like saying that it's impossible in the real, saying that it's impossible in the real world. It's like saying that it's impossible for Neymar to not act like a crybaby whenever he's touched by a soccer ball. Soccer, obviously. 2 turbocharged. Let me first lay out what you need for a real-world Grand Cherokee SRT to go 200 miles an hour in the real world. 2 turbochargers. Follow me now. Follow me. 2 turbochargers, engine upgrades, weight upgrades, better transmission, and better suspension. That is all you need for a Jeep to do 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds and hit 200 miles an hour. Now this has been done by Hennessy, the guys who did the Venom GT, and they will do it for you for $120,000. It's actually crazy that I've actually seen that thing just bounce off the lab in real life. It's sick. Anyway, in the end, it's a real shame that the Jeep cannot be improved any more than it already has. But it's a brilliant looking car. I mean, I know I keep saying it, I'm saying it again. It's a really, really good looking car. And it's a brilliant addition to any Mopar/SRT fans who play this game. I'm sure you know that's a freaking good looking Jeep.
Road boy bass, mash up the place.